What's up guys, it's Chellers and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode with your Boston Bruins. In the last episode, we went through the entire Year 3 regular season and we ended up taking the President's Trophy for the second straight year. In this episode, we'll be going through the first round of the Year 3 playoffs against, as you can see, the Pittsburgh Penguins, who finished as the second wild card in the Eastern Conference. So we're going to look at Pittsburgh's lines, and we're going to look at our lines once more, and then we're just going to simulate the game. So since we're the President's Trophy winners, we do have home ice advantage once again. So we will look at the Pittsburgh Penguins lines right now real quick, just to see where they're headed. So, yeah, alright. So Malkin has taken a dip, but Crosby's still crazy. So first line, 94 Sidney Crosby, 91 Phil Kessel, and 84 Patrick Hornqvist. Pretty solid first line. I mean, we have, our first line we have 92 Pastrnak. 92 Marchand, 89 Point, and 90 Pastrnak. So it's fairly even. I mean, Crosby's a 94, but Hornqvist is an 84. On the second line, 87 Malkin, 85 Gensel, and 84 Perron. I'd say the advantage goes to Pittsburgh on that second line because I believe Bergeron's either an 87 or an 86. But I'm pretty sure DeBrusk and Bjork are both 83 overall. So they do have the better wingers in the second line. Third line, however, they have an 81 Pat Maroon, 82 Nick Bjugstad, and 80 overall Zach Aston Reese. I'd say we have an advantage on that third line. Fourth line, 77 Sam Miletic, 78 Anthony Angelo, and 79 Brian Russ. So I'd say we have the advantage on the fourth line again, I'd imagine. On defense, First pairing, you have Oli Mata 85 and Chris Letang 89. Now, I'm pretty sure Krug's an 86 and McAvoy's an 89, so we have a slight advantage on that first pairing. Second pairing, 83 Artem Filatov and 83 Marcus Pettersson. So we have an 83 Grizzlick and an 84 Carlo, so again, slight advantage there. And then third pairing, 81 Brian Dumoulin and a 78 Eric Goodbranson. I believe we have an 83 Boril and a 78 or 79 Kevin Miller, so advantage for us on that third pairing. Overall, we have a slight advantage on the total players, the skaters, and 89 Matt Murray. I believe our Tuukka Rask is 91. So we'll look at our team now, just to confirm everything. So yeah, 89 Point, 92 Marchand, 90 Pastrnak. I'd say it's a pretty even first line. 84 DeBrusk, 86 Bergeron, 83 Bjork. So again, advantage to them on the second line with Malkin. 82 Marlowe, 81 Heinen, 82 Jones. We have the advantage on the third line. And again, even on the fourth line, 82 Brock Nelson, 79 first back of Carlson, and 80 overall Trent Frederick. Defense, yeah, 79 Kevin Miller. So we do have an advantage all on defense. 86 Krug, 89 McAvoy. They had an 85 and 89. 83, 84 and Grizzlick and Carlo. They had two 83s. And then 83 and 79 in Borrell and Miller. And they had an 81 and a 78. So defense goes to us. Offense, I'd say slight advantage to us, but pretty even. And goaltending, 91 Ross versus 89 Murray, advantage to us. So without further ado, we'll get through the first round of the year number 3 playoffs. And hopefully we could go advance to round number 2, right? We gotta win that Stanley Cup again. Our window is slowly closing with Bergeron getting worse and worse. So alright, so here we go. First period. There you go. Oh, never mind. Sure, they're both yellow. So Pat Maroon and Miletic get the first 2 goals of the first period, and the shots are 12-6 for Pittsburgh. Not good on our side. Alright, second period. Okay, again, not a lot of urgency. So Phil Kessel scores to make it 3-0. Trent Frederick gets 1 goal to make it 3-1. And then Miletic with a second goal on the fourth line to make it a 4-1 game. So Boston looks like they're going to be dropping that first game. The shots are 30-10. So not good. Bjugstad to make it 5-1. Just an embarrassing game from Boston. Only 11 shots at home. Oh, okay, alright, that's okay. We're going to take this loss, but we got to bounce back big, alright? That's the goal. And really, after this game, I don't think we can do any worse. 6-1, Patrick Hornqvist scores with only 14 shots. Only 14 shots in 3 periods. Usually, you could get 14 shots in a period. They got 14 in a game. So, yeah, Miletic with 2 goals. Maroon with 1 goal, 1 assist. Bjugstad 1 goal, 1 assist. Not good at all. Not good at all. Frederick was our leading point scorer with 1 goal on the fourth line. And it is his first ever goal, so at least that's good. But we got to bounce back big in game number 2, alright? So we're still in Boston. And I just feel bad for the guys that bought tickets in game number 1, alright? Game 2, first period. Okay, 1-1. There you go. A bit more urgency. 11 shots. Already as many as last game. David Pastrnak and David Perron score. So the two Davids in the first period. Second period. Alright, 3-2. So Phil Kessel on the first line scores 2 goals to make it a 3-1 game. And then David Pastrnak with his second goal of the game to make it 3-2. We are down by 1 goal entering the third period. Can we make a little comeback? We need to score 2 goals to win the game. 1 goal to tie it, and we do. Brandon Carlo on the second pairing ties up the game with 15 minutes left in the third period. Power play for Boston, and Patrice Bergeron on the second pairing, I believe, scores to make it a 4-3 game, the go-ahead goal. Another power play for Boston. Can we capitalize? It's a major. It looks like it's a major, and no, 3 minutes left. Can we take advantage and not allow a goal? And Patrick Hornqvist, probably with the net empty, scores to tie it up with 2 minutes left, and we're heading to overtime. All right. Our defense is really faltering right now. I may have to change up the defensive pairings, but the offense finally came to life. We have 34 shots apiece. Overtime, we need to get this winner right now. Please don't let them win the game with tying it up with 2 minutes left. We got to win this game. We got to tie up the series. All right, come on. We have 39 shots. Murray is playing well. Rask is playing well. And Nick Bjugstad scores on Tuukka Rask to make it a 2-0 series. And overall, huge choke job from the Boston Bruins. First star, Hornqvist, 1 goal, 2 assists. Second star, Pastrnak, 2 goals. And third star, Phil Kessel with 2 goals. And that is not good, alright? We got to change up the pairings because our defense is not coming up big at all. Alright, so defense. What do we do? Do we move Grizzly down to third pairing and Zboril to first pairing? I think that's the right choice. That third pairing is a really bad minus. First pairing is a minus also, but I don't see us moving Zboril to that first pairing just yet. Krug does have 2 assists. We're going to let this go, right? So we're going to leave this as our pairings. Our offense is looking a bit solid. 4 goals after letting in 1, and we did play a lot better. So hopefully we can get something going. We are away now, so we do have to really win this game. We cannot afford to go on 3-0, or else we're going to get swept in an embarrassing way as the President's Trophy winners. We don't want to pull a Tampa Bay Lightning over here. Alright, so first period of game number 3. This is a must-win situation for us to get us back on track for the playoffs. First period. Alright, there you go. 1-0. Jake DeBrusk on the second line scores. Good to see, alright. Second period. Okay, so Pat Maroon ties it up, but shortly after, Brad Marchand on the first line makes it a 2-1 game. So we are back in the lead in the third period. The shots are 22-19 for Pittsburgh. We gotta score another goal. And yes, we do. Brad Marchand early on, and Patrice Bergeron on the second line makes it 4-1. So our top lines are coming to life. 15 minutes left with a 3-goal lead. Let's just play solid defense and shut this down, okay? 10 minutes left. Looks like the offense is playing rather well now. 5-on-4 for Pittsburgh. We kill it off. Yes, we do. Alright. And they score right after Evgeny Malkin on the second line. So 2-goal lead with 5 minutes left. Power play for Pittsburgh again. Can we kill this off? Yes, we do. With a minute left. And there you go. Alright. We're not getting swept. I like that. Alright. That's the good thing. We're not getting swept. Marchand with 2 goals. Rask playing solid. And Malkin with 1 goal, 1 assist is the third star. So good to see. Alright. Our team bounced back from an embarrassing choke job. And the defense played well after that line change. And our offense is still scoring 4 goals in 2 straight games. Good to see. Very good to see. Alright, game number 4. We're in Pittsburgh. Can we force a game 6? That's the goal. We gotta force a game 6. Let's win this game, alright? Our home ice disadvantage right now for the first round for us, alright? Here we go. First period. Okay, 1-0. Max Jones, his first, is it his first career playoff goal? I think it is. And it's a 1-0 game for Boston in Pittsburgh, alright? Second period. Okay, Danton Heinen makes it a 2-1 game. And Brian Rust scores to make it 2-1. And Brad Marchand with his third goal in 2 games makes it a 3-1 game for Boston. So a 2-goal lead entering the third period. The shots are 26-25 for Boston. Let's get another goal and give a bit of a breathing room, alright, for Tuukka Rask. 15 minutes left so far. Still playing some solid defense. And Max Jones with his second goal of the playoffs makes it a 4-1 game. And Brock Nelson on the fourth line makes it 5-1. Alright, there you go. That's it for the thing. Malkin scores to make it 5-2. So Malkin went back-to-back goals in games. So 5 minutes left with a 5-2 lead. We're not going to choke this down. Braden Point makes it 6-2 just to secure it. And there it is. Alright, so Boston bouncing back in a huge way. The top line is scoring. Max Jones with 2 goals, Marchand with 1 goal, 1 assist, and Max Jones actually also has an assist, so he has 3 points. And Ross playing really solid again, so maybe changing that defensive pairing was good for us because in back-to-back games we've allowed 2 goals. So, and we've also scored 4, 4, and 6 goals in the last 3 games. Very good to see. Marchand with 6 points in 4 games, so that first line is killing it right now. Alright, we're back home. Can we win 1 game at home in the Garden? That's really important. We don't want to go down 3-2 now after coming back from 2-0 down. Alright, come on. First period. Alright, there you go. Patty Marleau on the third line makes it a 1-0 game. Perfect. The shots are 13-8 for Boston. And we have to prove this is home ice advantage, not home ice disadvantage, alright? Second period. Still 1-0. The shots are 23-19. Good to see. Good to see. Alright. We have a 1-goal lead. I'd like us to score another goal because you never know what Pittsburgh's offense. Crosby hasn't gotten going yet. So, come on, 1 goal. We just need 1 goal to give us a 2-0 lead. And Pat Maroon scores to make it 1-1. Alright. Not what we want to see. We needed an early goal. We allowed an early goal. 14 minutes left. Let's score 1 goal. Come on, I don't want to go down 3-2 in the series. Power play for Boston. Can we capitalize? No. 5 minutes left. And Malkin scores again. Malkin's been scoring the 2nd goal for 3 straight games. We desperately need a goal. 2 minutes left. Can we pull the goalie and score? Yes, we do. Brad Marchand scores, I guess, with the goalie pulled. And we're heading to overtime. So, this looks like a lot like game number 2 when we were up by 1 goal. And with around 2 minutes left, they score. Now with 58 seconds left, Brad Marchand scores his 4th goal in 3 games. And we're heading to overtime in the Garden, alright? Come on. The 2nd straight overtime in Boston. We gotta win this game. We gotta go up 3-2 at home. Power play for Boston. Can we capitalize? No. David Perron scores. I don't think that's shorthanded. I think that was just even strength as soon as he came out the box. And Boston falls 3-2 to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the series is also 3-2. Terrible to see. Let me just see. Did he score shorthanded? I don't think that was shorthanded. Let's see. Can I check? How do I check penalties again? All events. Penalties. Overtime. No, it's Bukestad. 12 seconds in takes a penalty. So, even strength, they score right away as soon as the power play ended. And we are down 3-2 in the series. This is not looking good, alright? We are already facing elimination. We cannot get upset by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Marchand is having a great playoff. 7 points in 5 games. We need to win this game. Alright, must win. Home ice disadvantage. Come on. We've won 2 in Pittsburgh. We could win 3 there. Come on. First period. Okay, Malkin scores in 4 straight games. And Pettersson scores to make it 2-0. But Patrice Bergeron answers back to make it a 2-1 game. We are down by 1 goal. The shots are 15-12 for Boston. We have to score another goal. Alright, second period. Okay, and just like that, we've just choked the series. Brian Rust, Nick Bukestad, and Sidney Crosby scored 3 unanswered goals in the second period to make it a 5-1 game. And Boston is down 4-1 in the series. Can we make a small comeback maybe? 4 goals, 50 minutes left. We need 1 goal right now. And no, it's not looking like we're going to get that 1 goal. We're going to need 4 goals. 10 minutes left, still nothing from Boston. Power play, bit of life, please. No, 5 minutes left. It's not looking good. It's over. Max Jones gets his 3rd goal of the playoffs to make it a 5-2 game, but ultimately, Boston chokes. As the President's Trophy winners, we are, We have won what? One round in 3 total rounds in the playoffs as the President's Trophy winners. And just like that, Boston chokes the playoffs once again. Last year was to who was it again? I can't remember. It wasn't to Tampa, right? No. I can't remember who we choked to, but last year we did choke. And this year we've done it again. So Boston disappoints for the 2nd straight year. Looking for a Stanley Cup. Patrice Bergeron looking there. At least we have a 1st round pick, right? A projected pick. Yeah, we do have a 1st round pick of this year. So it's not like we finished bad and got nothing. We're probably going to have a 24th pick in the overall, so that's not good. Let's look at our players and see what went wrong, right? So our defense in the end failed us. So this is a regular season. So in the end, it was our defense that faltered for us, and that's not a good sign. So as you can see, Brad Marchand 7.6 games. He was not the problem. Max Jones was a -2 with 6 points in 6 games. Patrice Bergeron was a -6 with 6 points in 6 games. How does that make sense? He was on the ice for what, 12 goals? Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible from Bergeron. He's still 96 overall. Hopefully he doesn't drop anymore. He's still he's a top 6 forward as his potential now. Pasternak with 6 points. The first line was not a problem. Points with 4 points in 5 games. It was mostly that third and second line that was that doomed us. So yeah, like the second line -4. Carlo was a -3. This Borrell -6. Yeah, look at that. Our whole team just did not perform well. DeBrusque only had 1 goal as in our second line. We needed more from Jakey. And it looks like it's going to be a very short playoffs for Boston. As let's see how Tuukka Rask fared. Yeah, Tuukka Rask was not good. 886 save percentage. Did have on his 2 wins he played really well, but on his 4 losses he just played terribly. And that's what you don't want to see. We need our goalies to stay strong, and getting bounced in the first round does send a message to the team saying we need to fix something. All right, we are the President's Trophy winners, but we gotta really change up this team because we're getting older. And that's a bad thing in the playoffs. You cannot get older. You cannot get worse. So we'll send to the draft. We'll see who the Stanley Cup winner is. Hopefully it's Pittsburgh, even though I really hate Pittsburgh in real life. So the first round's over. So I guess Providence is actually doing well. Let me just switch to Providence. So we do have a little bit of something to watch. And let's see. We are currently 2-1 up in the series. Cody Eakin has 7 points in 7 games. So I guess we'll simulate the rest of Providence this season until the draft. So we'll finish up the second round right now. Up 2-1 in the series, 3-1. We lose 1. We win 4-2. In round number 2, we're in the the third round. We're up 1-0. So we'll go up to game number 5. Let's view the draft class. Actually, that's good to know now since we are having our first round pick this year. Finally, let's look at the 20 to 25 overall picks. So, medium top 6 forward in Cam Kobasu, right? Kobasu is how you say his name. He's a center. 43 goals in 63 games. He is a goal-scoring sniper. That's good to see. I like that. We'll pin him. Definitely. Anyone else? Another medium top 6 forward. He is, let's see, Demetrius Sloan. I think it's Sloan you say his name. He has 54.63 games. He's, a power 2-way forward? Yeah, I pretty much, wait, who's he compared to? None. I like Kobasu a lot more. Hopefully we can get that draft pick. We may consider moving up. We have McPherson here, who's, what is that, 66 points in 64 games. Very nice to see. Compared to Theo Fleury as well, so that's a good one. We have a defenseman, Tony Vico, compared to Matthias Ekholm. That's pretty much it for what we're looking at. Bonvi, here's another one. 4 points in 36 games. He's He's a center. Yeah, whatever. We'll look at him. Who's he compared to? I didn't even notice. No similar style, but at least we know what he is. Hopefully we get a bit more scouting done. So we are tied at 2 in the third round of the AHL playoffs. So let's see, game number 5, we win, so we're up by 1, we're up 3-2, and we lose. So we're in game number 7 to go to the finals of the Calder Cup. So let's see, can we win the series? No, we lose. We choke in the third round after having a 3-2 lead. And just like that, Providence's season is over. So now we'll just go back to the regular, to Boston screen, and we'll just sim to the draft. So Pittsburgh is in the Stanley Cup Finals against Dallas. That's good to see. At least we lost to the team that either won the Cup or lost to the team that won the Cup. So it's not terrible for us. Let's see. Dallas wins the Cup. So the worst case scenario for us was we lost to the team that lost to the team that won the Cup. That's okay. However, we did really want the Cup. We should have won the Cup this year. Probably our best chance, unless we could find a way to get better overall players, because Bergeron's going to be dropping. So the top 3 picks, Detroit, Rangers, and Vegas. So Vegas, wow. After having Mark Stone and Pacioretty, I think they're still in the team. So that's pretty surprising that they had the 3rd overall pick. Good for them. Rangers at a 2nd overall pick, and Detroit with the 1st overall pick. Hopefully they could get, forgot to get the 1st overall picks, but we'll look at the draft class one more time. Hopefully someone else got scouted. So Coroston looks like he'll be going to Detroit. Rangers will get Person, and Flynn will go to Vegas. So let's go back to the between 20 and 30, and we'll just see what's happening, any new guys we found out. So This guy, oh, Lance Altschuler. He's compared to Henrik Zetterberg, alright? Hopefully we could get him. We have Sloan. Yeah, we already saw Sloan. Vico. Anyone else? Oh, yes, you go low elite in Ilya Kaminsky. Good to see. Who's he compared to? No comparisons. Alright, that's alright. Any more gems that we could find? We have, nope, these guys are all high picks. Any low elites that we have fully scouted besides that D? Yes, we have a lot of low elites, so we'll get those guys done. So it looks like a 4th round pick, 4th round pick, 4th round pick. We'll try and get Steen with our 4th. We'll have to get one of these guys with our 3rd round pick. We have a gem right here. Who's he compared to? We have no idea. And a lot of medium top 6 forwards. A lot of them snipers, actually. Alright, that's good to see. Low top 6. We're not going to look at low top 6 forwards. Look at medium top 4Ds. We have a lot as well. We have no 2nd round pick. So, yeah. Are these guys compared to anyone? Ekholm, Hamhuis. And that's it. Alright, so. Actually, what about goalies? Are there any goalies? We have a couple goalies. Who's he compared to? No one. And Dackel compared to Jimmy Howard. Alright, that's not good. So Dackel and Olin are 2 guys we could probably go for. Maybe, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a goalie, medium starter. However, I'm just not sure if it's the right call. 900 save percentage, 898. What are they playing in? 8 plus as an 18-year-old. 18-year-old, also 8 plus. He's a bit worse. 9 wins in 24 games. 3 wins in 5 games. Alright, he's probably not a bad goalie to go for. Nicholas Olin. We'll decide in the next episode. So, view retired players. Anyone retire in our team? Patrick Marleau retired without winning a single cup in his career. That's really sad to see from him. Marian Hossa retired. He technically retired a while ago, but, well, he didn't retire, but, like, you know, he's not playing anymore. Jason Spezza, Michael Camilleri, David Backus, Dion Phaneuf, Nathan Orton, Ron Hainsey. Goaltenders, Anthony Emmy, Peter Budaj, Jonas Gustafsson, Curtis McElhenney. Did Luongo retire yet? I always forget about Luongo. I never know if he retires or not. So Marleau is now a scout, so we could sign Marleau as a scout. We won't go just yet to sign him yet. Alright, so here we are. We're at the NHL entry draft. Let's look at progress reports and see if any of our main guys dropped, and I'm particularly looking at Patrice Bergeron. So, Bergeron's still an 86, McAvoy's a 90, Stanika's a 79, Frederick's a 79, Nelson's an 80, Krug's an 86, Marshall's a 90. Alright, Marshall has dropped, and imagine it's all the... yeah, his natural growth dropped a little bit, but that's not terrible. Braden Point is still 89. Alright, so no one dropped. Pasternak's an 89, so he didn't get any statistical growth just yet. In the system, any more guys that grew? Vakanainen's a 78, Kaiser 75. That's pretty much it. Alright, so we'll end the episode there. We'll look at the contracts in the next episode as well as the whole offseason. We'll see what's going to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you guys soon.